The most costly luxury watch brands in the world right now have costs ranging from a few thousand to well over $1 million for a one-of-a-kind item. The watches manufactured by these brands are just for the privileged few, using the best materials, incredibly delicate movements, and high-grade gemstones meticulously put together by professional hands. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 most expensive luxury watch brands in the world. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. Jaeger-LeCoultre. Swiss watchmaker Jaeger-LeCoultre, founded in 1833 by Antoine LeCoultre, has transformed the timekeeping business with several improvements over the years. They invented the world's smallest caliber, the most intricate wristwatch, and the world's first keyless watch, which depended on a little push piece that allowed a lever to switch from one function to another. Fine timepieces from Jaeger-LeCoultre start at about $4,000 and can cost well over $1 million for exceptional watches like the $1,474,070 Hybris Mechanica Grande Sonnerie. This remarkable watch contains over 1,300 pieces and can reproduce the whole Big Ben chiming sequence. Number 9. Breguet. Breguet, another Swiss manufacturer, takes pride in being one of the oldest watchmakers currently in production, with a history that dates back to 1775 in Paris. The firm relocated to Vallée de Joux, Switzerland, in 1976, and among their creations are Abraham Louis Breguet's tourbillon and the world's first wristwatch, built in 1810. Their timepieces are now priced between $6,000 and $400,000. But they might go even higher for one-of-a-kind creations. Breguet also created watches for King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette, with the Breguet No. 160 Grand Complication, also known as the Marie Antoinette, featuring every watch function known at the time and encased in gold with sapphires inside to reduce friction. Unfortunately, the Queen did not live to see the completion of the watch, which is now on display at the LA Mayer Institute for Islamic Art in Jerusalem. Number 8. Blancpain. Jean-Jacques Blancpain founded this company in 1735, and each of their products is handcrafted by a single watchmaker, making their timepieces extremely rare and costly. The costs range from $6,000 to $500,000, and according to their tagline, they have never created or will ever make quartz watches. Rolex produces over 2,000 watches every day, whereas Blancpain produces approximately 30, making it significantly more difficult to obtain one. One of their most spectacular watches is also one of the most complicated timepieces in the world, made in a limited run of only 30 pieces, with one more added each year. Number 7. Louise Moynet. Louise Moynet's workshop, founded in 1806 by the inventor of the chronograph, produced several amazing clocks for world leaders and celebrities such as Napoleon Bonaparte, Tsar Alexander I, King George IV of England, and Thomas Jefferson. Louise Moynet's watches were considered great works of art, and his early pieces can be found in museums like the Louvre, Chateau de Versailles, and Palazzo Pitti. His company's standard watches range in price from $8,000 to $26,000. Number 6. Oddmars Piguet. Jules Louis Oddmars and Edward Auguste Piguet, two friends who wanted to create sophisticated watch mechanisms that would eventually rule the world, founded Oddmars Piguet, a Swiss luxury watchmaker, in 1875. Oddmars Piguet is currently one of the world's most renowned watchmakers, and each component of its clocks is still handcrafted using traditional techniques. Their timepieces range in price from $8,000 to $250,000. Number 5. Piaget. Piaget's watchmakers also worked as jewelers in the small Swiss village of La Côte-aux-Fées, initially producing watch mechanisms before transitioning to watchmaking in the 20th century. Their prices range from $10,000 to $210,000 presently, and some of their watches may be regarded as stylish jewelry, such as the Altiplano Caliber 1200D, which costs $152,000 and is just loaded with stones, has an internal structure coated in diamonds, and a highly sophisticated mechanism. Number 4. Roger Dubus. This Swiss watchmaker, founded by Carlos Diaz and Roger Dubus, is much younger than its competitors, with only 20 years in the market, but the quality of their artistry is exceptional, making their watches highly valued. A Roger Dubus timepiece can be purchased for anywhere from $11,000 to $156,000, but some beautiful specimens sell for much more. A noteworthy example is the Millesime Double Flying Tourbillon, which was made in a limited edition of only 88 pieces. Roger Dubus designed this captivating clock, which is one of the most accurate timepieces ever manufactured and sells for $263,000. The business also makes an appearance on the $1 million watch list with the Excalibur Quatuor, which is constructed completely of silicon and weighs half as much as titanium, but has 4 times the durability. This incredible timepiece boasts an RD101 movement that makes it extremely precise and costs roughly $1,125,000. Number 3. Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe, founded in 1851 in Geneva, is often regarded as the most famous watchmaker in the world, having supplied timepieces to Queen Victoria since its start. Their watches contain some of the most complex mechanisms and range in price from $10,000 to $780,000. Patek Philippe has created some of the most costly timepieces ever sold, including the Henry Graves Super Complication, which was sold for $11 million in 1999 and $24 million in 2014. Number 2. Vacheron Constantin. Vacheron Constantin is the oldest continuous watchmaker and one of the 3 best traditional watchmakers, along with Patek Philippe and Piaget. Also created watches for Napoleon Bonaparte, Pope Pius XI, Harry Truman, and the Duke of Windsor, and also invented engine-turned dials. For their 250th anniversary, they developed a limited edition of 7 Tour de France pieces, each with 2 faces, to accommodate all of their exhibits. With a price of $1,538,160, these watches had a second time zone, a perpetual calendar, a sunset time indicator, and many other features, making them one of the most complicated timepieces ever made. If you want a less expensive Vacheron Constantin watch, the starting price is $11,000 USD. Number 1. A. Lange Senne. The best high-end timepieces are probably made in Germany, especially in Glaschet, near Dresden. A. Lange Senne, founded in 1845, had a long history of producing high-quality pocket watches. The company went out of business in 1948, but it was resurrected in 1990, with their first wristwatches released in 1994. A. Lange watches have a particular aesthetic that is frequently referred to as Teutonic in its austerity, combining flawless mechanical mechanisms with gold or platinum casings. The most affordable watches start at $14,000 and can reach up to $580,000 or more. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.